rock fans, welcome to 2026! Woohoo! We are back! We've had our Album of the Year show, we've had our Song of the Year show. Linkin Park was crowned Album of the Year. Baby Metal, Song of the Year, a rat-a-tat-tat. What will 2026 bring us? We wonder as we start the journey again right from the beginning, and for this month's reviews. So, welcome back, Pete. Welcome back, Simon. Welcome back, William. Welcome back, Trish. How are you all doing?
Welcome back,
I thought I'd take me out. Welcome back, myself. So, how are you all doing? Have you had a great Christmas? Have you had a great New Year? Are you all raring to go?
Full of joy.
Oh, full of joy.
Let's all start talking at the same time.
Yeah. Let's just all go yay! Interestingly, we're reviewing 8 albums this month. Starting with Caskets, Evil Scarecrow, Lords of the Lost, Back, Smash to Pieces of Mice and Men, Rise of the North Star, Set It Off, and 0 Point Genesis. It's all heavy shit, or is it? Right, so interestingly, we've changed the format by saying that because we have 2 stages, one a slightly lighter rock effigy, shall we say, and 2 this was the more heaviest, the darker side of rock. Well, more like metalcore and screamo. So we're gonna split one album across 2 stages, and the higher score is what will stick. And this month will be Caskets. And the Only Heaven You Know. Now, Caskets are returning 2023. And one of the things we're not doing Hall of Fame anymore now. We're going to be doing like your top 50, top 100, because we've now reviewed, after this month, 654 albums. So, like, there's 100 ones in Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame is not really kind of, that golden place anymore, so it's going to be kind of top 10, top 50, top 100 when you get into the hallowed turf of the top 50 albums of all time, which would be some feat, wouldn't it? Now, Caskets are a returning album for 2026. We reviewed them with their album Reflections, and they scored a mighty 4.25 for that album, which was pretty impressive. And myself and Will and Dom give them 4.5. Trish only give them a 3.5. Let's find out whether or not it's been an improvement or not an improvement then. And obviously let's get the fresh perspective of young Pete. So let's start there. Just go for the new perspective first of all, shall we, Pete? So Caskets, have you heard of this band before? Had you kind of listened to them at all?
I've not heard about this band before. It's a pity you have to start with this album. So I just said off the air that I forgot to bring my notes. So I'm sitting here flying blind pretty much. But yeah, as I said, I remember most of what I've written down. But Caskets, I don't really recall what I put down on it, which is in itself sort of the review, because it was all very meh. Like, I listened to it. I actually listened to it before this podcast started because I just couldn't recall what they were all about. And then I listened to it again, to a few tracks, and I was like, oh yeah, this is what they're about. It's pretty good music. It's well produced. But I think I just kept zoning out while I was listening to it, which says it all really. It does not pique my interest, even though they're pretty good. They're really good. I can understand why people would be fans of this band. It's just not me.
Simon, you also didn't. Well, you did. We think you might have listened to the album, but you didn't show up.
Yeah.
It was back in the dark days where you wouldn't wake up in the mornings. Those are the dark days.
Pre-kids.
Yeah, pre-kids. What I mean, can you remember Reflections? Can you reflect on the album in 2023? And what do you think about this one?
Yeah, so this is why I was asking before the show, because like I said, I did miss the recording for the last one for Reflections, but it's Lost Souls that I really love, which is their first album. Like, it has such... so incredibly emo, but like One More Time, Glass Heart, Lost in Echoes, like a permanent fixtures on my personal playlist. So I was quite keen to listen to The Only Heaven You'll Know, and it was good. I think it's slightly less emo, I guess. Almost is it? I don't know. It felt stumbling on my words for this one because it's difficult to put down how I felt about it. I enjoyed it, I liked it, but I think because Glass Heart and stuff have such a strong place in my heart, it was always going to be difficult for this album to do anything else otherwise. And like Pete said, like they're really good. I enjoy them, but I think compared to a lot of the stuff that we listen to these days and a lot of other big bands, like they've definitely sort of like they just sort of blur into the background a little bit. Yeah, I mean, from the album itself, The Only Heaven You'll Know was quite a good track, but What Have I Become and In Vain were my favourites off the album. And yeah, like it was good, it's enjoyable, but yeah, he's all right.
He's all right. So Trish, 3.5 from you last time. Same again or not?
I mean, I haven't written any notes as to like the previous album. I don't even recall it. Considering the amount of albums that we review, I just go with what we're given on the album itself. So I put it, from the first note, it's clear that, Caskets know how to mix things up with a bit of alternative metal, post-hardcore, a little bit of screamo to keep you on your toes. I found that the album flowed effortlessly, with each track complementing the next without losing its edge. There was some raw energy of the band. There's no single breakout track for me, though. Every song, was good in its own way. Yeah, pretty much same as Simon, really.
Yeah.
Now, William, me and you, William, we absolutely adore this album, Reflections, back in the day, because we both give it 4.5, and a 4.5 from you is pretty stonkingly good. But you can't remember that album, can you?
Not in the slightest.
Everyone was so impacted by this album.
Well, it's 3 years ago, isn't it? I
know.
No, I would say, without maybe stealing Will's thunder, it's the type of music that this is, really, isn't it? It's it's an in the moment album. You get involved in it, but there's not tracks in there that will live with you, like Rat-a-tat-tat, for example, that you're going to listen to that again in 2 years' time and you're still going to kind of love it. It's not that sort of music, is it really? Unless you're listening, it's definitely an album. It's definitely an album rather than hit tracks. Anyway, Will, what do you think?
Yeah, it's so my tastes have somewhat gotten rather heavier over the past few years. Shocking, I know. A lot of deathcore and metalcore has been listened to since their last one came out.
Don't remind me, William. Don't remind me.
Oh, I will at every given opportunity. What
I put myself through for this bloody podcast, I don't know. So there you go.
But yeah, it's as you were kind of just saying, this is just, I can't figure out other way to describe it other than it's just a solid album. Like, it's really well mixed. It's been really well produced. It's got some good lyrics, some good songs in there. Make Me a Martyr, I thought was a really, really quite a stellar song. It had some nice little screamy bits, some good clean vocals. But for me, there wasn't really like enough substance in the album as a whole to keep me wanting to come back again and again. It's the kind of one where I could put it on, go for a run, do some other stuff, build some models, blah, blah, have it in the background and just have a nice time with it. It's not the kind of thing I'm actively seeking out to listen to. I don't know if it was just me, but in a lot of songs, his voice sounded a lot like Nurse Sebastian of Bad Omens doing clean vocals. He sounded like he was very like replicating the same kind of singing, which kind of threw me off a bit. Like, oh, great, just gonna go listen to Bad Omens. Cheers. But no, it's good. No discredit to them at all. It's a really solid album. It's It's just a nice time. Good experience.
And you just stole my thunder there, because, in my opinion, if you want an album with slightly more variety, go and listen to Bad Omens. Really, but very, very similar in its style. Very heavy melodic rock, and an album that you just kind of get into. I really liked it. I like heavy melodic rock, and there was a little bit in there. Yeah, for me, obviously, the bit of screamer kind of spoiled it a little bit, but certainly, What Have I Become? Closures and Sacrifice was stand out. And Sacrifice, you could almost think that it was a Bad Omens track, really, to be honest with you, for certain, on that score. But a thoroughly enjoyable album. In fact, I enjoyed it just as much as Reflections, really, on that score. So interesting. Let's find out, shall we? Well, if you had to describe it in 2 words, then, Simon, 2-word description of this album.
More emo.
Trish, 2-word description.
High energy.
Pete?
Very meh.
William?
Bad Omens?
Heavy melodic is my kind of 2 words for this one. Okay, let's find out. Will they get into our top 100? Well, let's find out. 464 albums that we've reviewed. Right, Simon, let's start with you then.
Oh, all right. We started with Pete, but 3.5.
3.5. Well, it's just that on my screen you're the next one along, and I forgot I started with Pete. Pete.
3.
3. Okay, and Trish.
3.5.
Wow, it's like 3 years have spent forward in a blink of an eye, and it's still 3.5. Any improvement on 4.5 for you, William?
No. 3.
3. Last time Dom gave us a 4.5. He gave us a 4. He can't be on the show today, and I give it the same as I give it Reflection, which is a 4.5. So they got 3.7. 3.7, which basically gives it in the top half of our albums. Top 2, it's 254th joint album of all time. So, which is still pretty damn solid, really, but not as good as Reflections on that score. So, there we have it. Our first album review of the year. Right. Well, now, before we go, every month we're going to play on the first episode Greatest of All Time. Dun, dun, dun. What's greatest of all time? Well, you've seen it where people try to pick the best striker or the best, of the categories. This is the best classic rock bands. Right, Trish, pick a number. Hold on a minute. There we go. So,
pick, but don't. Wait.
Pick a number between Trish, ladies. Pick a number between 1 and 4. Let's find out who's going to play the game.
3.
3. It is Pete. Pete's going to play the game. I think I know which Pete went in. Pete, pick a number. Pick a number between 1 and 10.
2.
2. Up or down?
Up.
Up. Right. Ready. Greatest of all time. Are you ready?
Maybe.
Scorpions or AC/DC?
Wait. Oh, what are you doing to me?
I haven't started yet.
Oh, man. So, I honestly think Scorpions Still Loving You is the greatest rock ballad of all time. But you cannot deny AC/DC's sheer...
Just pick one. I don't want a review, Pete. Just pick one. Come on, it's a quick fire game. It's a quick fire game.
Oh,
AC/DC, right. Okay, you're going AC/DC or Iron...
All these AC/DC albums.
AC/DC or Iron Maiden? AC/DC or Iron Maiden? Maiden.
There.
Maiden or Fleetwood Mac? Maiden or Def Leppard?
Maiden.
Maiden or Metallica?
Maiden.
Maiden or Aerosmith?
Maiden.
Maiden or Van Halen?
Maiden.
Maiden or the Beatles?
Maiden.
Maiden or Foo Fighters?
Maiden.
Maiden or Nirvana?
Maiden.
Maiden or Guns N' Roses?
Maiden.
Maiden or Black Sabbath?
Ooh.
Maiden.
Maiden or Led Zepp?
Stop doing this to me, guys. Maiden.
Maiden! Maiden or Rolling Stones?
Maiden.
Maiden or Pink Floyd?
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd or
You're
Dio?
gonna get me. Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd or Queen?
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Like, you know where this is going to go now.
I know. Pink Floyd or Deep Purple?
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd. There we go. Our
Floyd.
first grades of all time. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. You know who you love when you get through those bands, don't you? So there we go. There we are. So right, okay. So thank you very much. Tune in for our next album review, which will be Evil Scarecrow. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you very much. Goodbye, and keep rocking.